to Dad and Son.
In between the ropes,
Recap!
I'm Son.
He's Son.
And this is Dad.
I'm Dad.
He's Dad.
Monday Night Raw starts off with a video montage of highlights from Crown Jewel. And then Liv
Montage.
Morgan
Starts off Raw.
Starts off Raw.
Welcome to Monday Night Morgan. Took me a second.
Raquel and Dom are with her. Liv talks about her championships and her crown jewel. Dom gets the mic. The crowd's booing him out of the building. And then a storm is
coming. Apparently something happened at the pre-show that we didn't know about because we didn't watch it.
It was last week's SmackDown, I think. Or it's Raw. Raw, yeah. Yes.
Because
they were talking to Bianca and Jade, and Liv and Raquel interrupted.
Yes. Was that?
It was during a SmackDown Raw. I can't remember which one. It wasn't the pre-show. So I didn't watch the pre-show, and I remember it. That's the TV.
Oh. Sounds like my phone or something.
Liv is trying to put a wedge between Jade and Bianca. Talking about Jade need to watch out before Bianca puts that knife in your back. And then things are starting to heat up. Then Adam Pearce walks down with purpose and is like, ladies, ladies, ladies.
Calm
down and back up.
Back up and calm down because we got something big for y'all.
And then they're worried about Dom and Raquel. And then Liv is firing up Bianca, and Bianca slaps Liv. Bam! And Pearce is like, all right, everybody back up, calm down, because I have an announcement. Because tonight there is a
number one contenders women battle royale match for the Women's World Championship.
That's right. And then as this is about to happen,
basically,
Pearce is chasing Dom. Chasing Dom.
Chasing Dom.
Get out of here.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Control.
Women's Battle Royale. Number one contenders match.
We don't really know who was in this.
It was chaos. In the end, who wins?
Io Sky wins,
but we got the...
Well, we almost
had the...
Bianca versus Jade.
Almost. And we got foreshadowing from Liv, and that
what do you mean foreshadowing?
Where Liv was talking about the only thing keeping Bianca and Jade together is those tag team titles. Because she's like, Bianca, aren't you the biggest, strongest, fastest, toughest? And Bianca's like, yeah. And Liv was like, well, the problem is your partner thinks it is. She is too. So we're going to hopefully soon. Hopefully not too soon because it's got to build for a while. I don't even want to see it this WrestleMania. Maybe SummerSlam next year would be great. New Day.
I don't want it to happen at any time.
New Day. Day rocks.
We'll get there. We'll get it.
Okay.
We'll talk about that when we get there.
A lot of friction between the New Day. The number one tag team's contender match they had last week on Raw. Kofi's blaming Xavier. Xavier's blaming Kofi. And as this is going on, what happens? The Wyatt Six video interruption.
And this didn't even mean to happen. Somehow they're like hacking into it, he said.
Yep. This is...
Apparently it's not happening.
They're not doing it. Wyatt Six is hacking in and doing it. Apparently. But The Miz has been... Abducted. And The Miz is like, this is all just a big misunderstanding because I'm not part of the Final Testament. And Bo Dallas goes, we're not after the Final Testament.
We're after you.
And the laughing happens.
Well,
and
so you got this wrong. Uncle Howdy... At the end, Uncle Howdy comes and grabs from behind and grabs Miz, and it cuts.
Yep.
It wasn't Uncle Howdy.
Who was it then?
It was the Bunny Man.
Oh, it was the Bunny Man?
Yeah, it was the Bunny Man.
It was the Bunny Man.
It was the bad version of the Easter Bunny.
The bad version of the Easter Bunny. The Krampus of Easter. Special announcement I'm excited about. A lot of people don't like him. I like him. But Goldberg is getting his retirement match in 2025. I have no idea who's going to be. I hope it's not Gunther.
Who's Goldberg?
He's the guy from back in my day when I used to watch wrestling when I was your age. And then we have
New Day versus War Raiders.
Kofi Kingston is going crazy. He's about to win the match.
Everything he does, he blames it on Kofi.
I'm talking about Kofi right now.
I mean,
Xavier,
whatever,
blames, yes.
when he does things, he blames it on Kofi.
He hits his first, what's his signature move that he does?
The elastic kick.
No, I don't know. No, that's the Trouble in Paradise. That's his finisher. Anyways, he hits his, oh man, I can't think of it. Hits his signature, things going, as he's setting up for Trouble in Paradise. What happens?
Ba-ba.
What happens? Xavier reaches over and tags him in the back. Like, what? And Xavier's like, do this. And it's like, man, if you just would have left him alone, Kofi could have won the match. But because of that, what happens?
They lose.
Womp womp. Well, Kofi gets knocked out of the ring, and then Xavier is a victim of the War Raiders' new finishing move, which is called
the War
Machine.
War Machines.
Copyright pending. I don't know how long they're going to get away with that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Rhodey might have something to say about that.
Oh, yeah.
And then his big bad dad Marvel might have something to say about that. Who knows? Maybe they'll do a collab. Who knows? Then we hear...
War Raiders beats in a Marvel movie.
That's funny.
That's going to be funny.
Then we hear... Oh, let's go!
Oh, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn comes to the ring.
Well, there's two people that goes, let's go. It's Naomi and Sami.
Oh.
Go.
Yeah,
go.
a little different though. But yeah, you're right.
But
yep.
I was like...
You don't have that, whoa. You don't have that yet before. Anyways, Sami says he wants to address what happened at Crown Jewel with him kicking Roman Reigns in the head. It seemed to be an accident. But after you watch it, Solo did roll away in time for Sami to let up. Because Sami did start a little bit after Roman did. So they made it look... If Sami did it on purpose, I can see it. If he did it on accident, he still had time to pull up, in my opinion. But as he says he wants to address what happened at Crown Jewel, he didn't get to.
Uso.
Just me, Uso. Music hits. Jey Uso comes down.
Yeet.
And he asks Sami what? I need to know, Uso. Was it
on purpose?
Was it on purpose? Was it an accident?
And
yep, as soon as he asks him that, Jimmy's music hits. Jimmy comes down. And during their spatting between Jimmy and Sami, talking about loyalty and their track records of being bad, making bad decisions, who's bad, who's not, and you're not bad, I'm not bad. Neither one of us are bad. We're just bad decisions, this, that, and everything else. The crowd's chanting, Sami Uso. And then they chant, Usi, Usi, Usi. Because Sami used to say, it's all Usi. Sami used to say that.
Oh.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I just seen that in, shorts and stuff, reels. But as Sami is walking away, Jey asks him, I need to know. And then he says, you need to come to SmackDown on Friday and come talk to me,
we can address the whole
Jimmy, and
Roman,
and we can
address the whole situation.
We can talk like this. And then Jey says, I see Jey Uso,
Jimmy Uso,
and
Sami Uso.
Sami Uso. So Jey says he's
just
family.
Just us three Usos.
Yeah. Yep. It was a good time.
I don't know what's happening. I don't know if Sami's going to become part of their team or not. We're going to have OG Bloodline.
We're going to have OG Bloodline.
Really?
It'll have to be. Unless Fatu betrays Solo and Sami betrays. The only way it could happen is if Sami and Fatu switch places.
I wouldn't be surprised if Paul Heyman ever returned.
He'll return. He'll return for War Games.
Yeah. But I wouldn't be surprised comes to fight.
Yeah. I think what I would like to happen is Solo finds a fifth person. And then, like last year where they didn't know if Randy was going to show up for Cody's team.
Oh, it's going to be Cody if they don't know Cody's
I don't know.
Show up.
I just... No, they don't know. They don't have... They're like, we don't have a fifth member. We'll just go without 4 people. And then Paul Heyman comes out, War Games with somebody for him.
Oh, Cody.
That would be cool. It could be Cody. Could be Brock. Lesnar. It could be a lot of people. I don't know who it would be. I don't care who it would be. I think that would just be pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know, the new bloodline has a fifth member. The four of the OG bloodline can't find a fifth member. And then when the countdown happens and they can't figure out, you know, it's just going to be us 4, Paul Heyman comes out with somebody. That would be cool.
That would be the best thing
That would
ever.
be cool.
Idea.
Seth Rollins promo. It's just talking about his Fatal 4-Way #1 contender match later on the night. And his match with Bronson. He gives Bronson Reed props. That was a good match, he says. Very gentlemanlike from Seth Rollins. Dragon Lee versus Chad Gable. You suck.
You suck.
You suck.
You suck.
Dragon Lee wins.
Meh.
Dragon Lee wins.
I mean, yay.
Gunther promo. Ooh, what was that? I got a scratch there. Gunther promo about his crown jewel match. Ludwig was like the undeserving Cody Rhodes, and Gunther's like, no, he was the better man. He was more deserving. Ludwig's like, what is going on? And
then Gunther looks at him when Kathy Kelly brings up
Sheamus.
And
You're going to take care of that, right?
Gunther's like, you're going to take care of that, right? No way, Jose.
Gunther says, don't matter who wins, he's still going to be champion. You don't care who wins the Fatal 4-Way #1 contenders match.
I wanted to see...
He said, we got 3 strong contenders, and Dom.
And Dom.
Dom.
Dom's just a side character.
Dom did well on it, though. We'll go right into it. Dom did pretty good. Damian Priest versus...
Sheamus.
Versus...
Rollins.
Versus...
Dom.
Versus Dom. At the beginning of the match, when we were in commercial, they let Dom take over. And then Dom wasn't doing so good. And then who comes out? Interrupts the whole thing. Start just laying everyone out. Bronson Reed comes out. Since there's no DQ, he can do whatever he wants. He tsunamis Rollins while Rollins is on the announcer table. And then he tsunamis Damian. He tsunamis Sheamus. Death Valley drivers. Clotheslines. Punches.
But then Dom's over here hiding on the other
Dom's
side.
hiding. Dom's like, I don't want no part of this.
No, thank you. And then it seems like he's going to win.
Mm-hmm. He frog splashes Sheamus.
Yep. Seems like he's going to win.
Damian breaks it up. Seems like he's going to win because he knocks Damian. Damian falls in the ropes and Dom hits a 619. Climbs to the rope and as he's going for a frog splash, Damian
chokeslams him.
Gives him a South to Heaven choke slam.
Yeah, well.
1, 2, 3.
Priest wins.
And then out of nowhere, Gunther's in the ring staring down Damian.
Where'd he come from? Underneath the ring. He slid underneath the ring during
He had to be underneath the ring. Like, did he run down the walkway? Like, what happened? There was like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, Damian wins. And there was Gunther. It's like,
where'd he come from?
Gunther don't move that fast.
Unless he did.
He was moving with like 2002 Rey Mysterio speed. Like, there. And then cut credits.
Well, yeah.
Well, what?
I'll look it up because there had to be a way during commercials he slid under.
No, he didn't come from underneath the ring. I don't know where he came from. He must have walked fast. No, he came down the walkway. That's where he came from. It just didn't seem that way. It really didn't.
1,000 miles per hour.
He must have been taking some big steps.
Jumped every step.
Good Raw. I like these 2-hour Raws. I do.
I don't want it to go back to 3 hours.
I got mixed emotions about it. I like to see some of the other mid-card people. You know, we don't get to see Alpha Academy.
Lyra that much.
We don't get to see that much.
I can almost name everybody.
Pure Fusion Collective, we don't get to see much, which I'm okay with.
Yeah, same. Is it okay if I do one thing real quick?
What?
I know everybody. I've been thinking about it, and I know everybody that was in the room. Almost everybody.
All right, go ahead.
Shayna.
Yep.
Sonya Deville.
Mm-hmm.
Bianca and Jade.
Mm-hmm.
Io.
Mm-hmm.
Kyrie.
Yep.
Natalia.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember. Natalia. Oh, Zelina.
Yep.
Did I say Lyra already?
No, was Zelina in it?
Yeah, Zelina was in it.
Okay.
Did I say Lyra? Yeah, I said
Yeah,
Lyra.
you said Lyra.
That's all I can remember.
Kaden Carter, Katana Chance.
Kaden Carter, Katana Chance.
Maxine Dupree.
Maxine Dupree. I think that's it.
Sonya Deville.
I already said Sonya Deville.
Oh.
I think that's it.
Alba Fire and Isla Dawn.
Alba Fire and Isla Dawn, Unholy Union. That's what it's called!
Yeah, that's what it's called.
That's what it's called. I've been trying to think of that all night.
I think that's it.
I think that's it, yeah. Wow, so only 13 people this round. Anyway, like, subscribe, notifications on. We will see you next time. Yeet!
Find it.